Oh, Wednesday's at that very special age when a girl has only one thing on her mind.
Boys.
Homicide.
Comedy is so easy to get wrong, and yet somehow, these continuations got it right.
Phil, I think it's happened again.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 comedy sequels.
I'll take that one right there. She got to come.
For this list, we're looking at funny sequels that strived to up the ante and the laughs from the original. Movies like Hot Fuzz or The World's End, which are technically considered part of the Cornetto trilogy alongside Shaun of the Dead, were not up for consideration, as they don't continue the same story. And we're only talking about direct sequels, so the second film in a series. We will be discussing the plots of the films in question, so this is your spoiler alert. Number 10, Anchorman 2, The Legend Continues.
We're getting the news team back together again.
News team, reassemble.
News team, assemble!
9 years after the highly popular and very quotable first Anchorman introduced us to Ron Burgundy and the rest of the Channel 4 news team, The Legend continues once more in this comedy sequel with director Adam McKay and producer Judd Apatow.
Who are you, Julius Caesar?
Who the hell is Julius Caesar? You know I don't follow the NBA.
With all of our favorites returning for their roles, we not only find out what's happened to Burgundy, his now wife Veronica Corningstone, Brick Tamland, and more. We're also spoiled with memorable lines, shining moments of improv, and the silly but amusing humor we've come to expect and love from the team.
Ron, where's my legs? Where are my legs?
Your legs are there.
I don't have any legs, Ron.
Number 9, Wayne's World 2.
Garth, it's Heather Locklear. And she's signaling to us, there is a God.
It's party time, it's excellent. It may just be funnier than the first film.
Extreme close-up! Wah!
The plot to this sequel centers on Wayne putting on a concert and dreaming of a weird naked Indian and Jim Morrison.
Who are you?
I'm Jim Morrison.
Who's he?
A weird naked Indian.
Of course, the real focus here is just to tell funny jokes.
I'm gonna be frank.
Okay, can I still be Garth?
Wayne's World 2 hits its mark with an uproarious, poorly dubbed fight sequence, and even a parody of The Graduate. Wayne and Garth are endlessly entertaining in their two films, and this second one just shows us how much we adore spending time with them. Now can we please get Wayne's World 3?
Oh, come on! Do you think I'm a gullah bull? Or even a gullah calf?
Number 8, Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls.
Nobody wants to play with me.
Fans of the original Ace Ventura were incredibly excited to hear that Jim Carrey was bringing his unparalleled comedy chops back to the role. And thankfully for them, the results were very enjoyable.
Yes! Yes! Oh, yeah! Can you feel that, buddy? Huh? Huh?
Similar to the first film, When Nature Calls is essentially just a series of hilarious set pieces with Ace at the center.
That's quite a wrap you're wearing. Perhaps I could get you some fluffy new slippers made from the heads of innocent and defenseless baby seals.
Notable scenes include a naked Ace trying to escape a surveillance rhino, all the while looking like he is being birthed. Carrey once again demonstrates that he's nothing short of a comedic genius. By the way, Hollywood, making a Jim Carrey sequel with no Jim Carrey is never a good idea.
I'll take a few of these for the road. 2% next time.
Number 7, The Naked Gun 2.5, The Smell of Fear.
Don't get up. Nice to meet you.
In an age where lazy references can easily be mistaken for parody, it's easy to forget how glorious this genre once was.
What?
I'm telling you, he was dirty.
Oh, you sniveling scum. I ought to run you in right now.
All right. He worked at Ludwig Shipping.
Starring Leslie Nielsen, one of the best comedic talents of all time, this film is genuinely funny from beginning to end.
Do you realize that because of you, this city is being overrun by baboons?
Well, isn't that the fault of the voters?
The second part of a trilogy that never dips in quality. The Smell of Fear adds to the comedy with the addition of Robert Goulet and his villainous but comical presence.
Que sera, sera. You do speak French, don't you? Unfortunately, no. But I do kiss that way.
The Naked Gun 2.5 never takes itself seriously, and the actors all wisely never acknowledge that they're in a comedy, which is part of what makes this sequel work so well.
What's that smell?
Oh, that would be me. I've been swimming in raw sewage. I love it.
Number 6. Hot Shots Part 2.
I'm not saying I don't trust you, and I'm not saying I do. But I don't.
Another example of what the spoof genre is capable of. This film beat out our previous entry because it arguably surpasses its predecessor.
There's an interesting perfume.
It's Vicks. I have a cold.
While the first Hot Shots is almost entirely a takeoff of Top Gun, Part 2 parodies everything from Rambo to Lady and the Tramp. The film is carried by an endearing comedic performance from Charlie Sheen, who actually underwent an extensive exercise regime, the results of which are very obvious.
That's right, Cindy. It's 23 minutes past the hour, and now here's the Buckinghams with kind of a drag.
Meanwhile, the supporting cast, which includes Rowan Atkinson, Lloyd Bridges, and Ryan Stiles, are the cherries on top. Number 5. Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
Dinner's over, worm dude.
The original story of these two centers around the high school slackers attempting to pass their history exam and traveling to the past to do so.
We gotta go. It's a history report, not a babe report.
Bill, those are historical babes.
You wouldn't think a story like that would lend itself to further wacky adventures, but it most certainly did with the second film.
Aim for the cat, dude! Aim for the cat! I'm trying, Evil Ted!
And while working death into the equation would appear to make this sequel sound more perplexing, the product ended up being brilliant in its own twisted way.
Ted, now, if I die, you can have my Megadeth collection. But dude, we're already dead! Oh. Well, then they're yours, dude. Oh.
Plus, finally seeing the Wild Stallions taking to the stage alongside Death and Station is something we'll never forget.
Together, we are Wild Stallions!
Number 4. Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me.
Wait a tick. That means I'm single again! Oh, behave!
Mike Myers again? It seems clear that the SNL alum knows how to continue a franchise.
Powers by reputation.
Felicity Shagwell, CIA. Shagwell by name, shag very well by reputation.
In addition to replacing Elizabeth Hurley with Heather Graham as Austin Powers' love interest, this sequel introduced the likes of Fat Bastard and Mini-Me.
Breathtaking. I shall call him Mini-Me.
It also expanded the roles of Scott Evil, as the rest of the supporting cast takes on even more importance than before.
If you have a time machine, why not just go back and kill Austin Powers when he's sitting on the crapper or something?
How about no, Scott? Okay.
Of course, the most iconic characters here are Austin Powers and Dr. Evil, with Myers never missing a beat in either role.
I don't believe in science. When it comes to the spy game, to me, it's all instinct.
Thanks to its consistently hilarious story and the whole cast firing on all cylinders, The Spy Who Shagged Me might just be the best film in the whole trilogy.
Ow! You shot me, you a-hole!
Number 3. 22 Jump Street.
When he talking?
My name is Jeff.
Considering some of the other TV shows that have been adapted to feature film, 21 Jump Street had no business being good at all.
Now's not a good time, Brad.
It's a really good time, because my piñata is killing me.
Yet the film managed to be one of the funniest movies of recent years. Even more astonishingly, it managed to spawn an equally inspired sequel.
Oh yeah, what's up now, motherfuckers? You remember me? I'm your best nightmare. I'm your worst nightmare.
Sending Schmidt and Janko to college, the series no longer depends on the subversion of your expectations to supply the chuckles. Instead, it worked off the jokes and chemistry of the leads.
Say something cool when you throw it! 1, 2, 3! Something cool!
The film is also incredibly clever with its use of meta humor, constantly assuring the audience that 22 Jump Street wouldn't be a tired retread.
It's the same case. Do the same thing.
Well, it's not exactly the same case, because one of us got laid last night.
Number 2. A Shot in the Dark.
You want me to leave?
Although it's a sequel, A Shot in the Dark is the first true Pink Panther movie in many ways. Where Jacques Clouseau essentially started out as a supporting player, this film shines the spotlight on the bumbling investigator.
This is Clouseau. I am back on the case. Right, release Maria Gambrelli at once and make a reservation for 2 tonight, 8 o'clock at the Caviole.
The result is comedic gold in a sequel that pretty much surpasses the original.
We must find that woman.
Peter Sellers is brilliant as his career-defining character, and Blake Edwards' keen eye for direction is unmatched.
Careful, monsieur, with me. Do not tangle with me. I'm a trained expert in karate.
Modern audiences may know Inspector Clouseau best from that awful Steve Martin reboot, but this is the real deal.
You stay here. If I'm not out within 10 minutes, send reinforcements. Right?
Before we unveil our #1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
We just wanted him to love what he's doing. You know what I mean, Jack?
Not really, Bernard. I think a competitive drive is the essential key that makes America the only remaining superpower in the world today.
Well, whatever works.
What are you doing? I'm taking a piss, asshole.
Yo, you're not joining the Mile High Club, are you? What about the really high club? Are you retarded?
I'm Dave England, and this is the Fire Hose Rodeo.
Hey, what, you boneheads are gonna come and roust me out again? I got 3,000 phones out in Greenwich Hills. I got about 8 million miles of cable I gotta check. You gonna come and shake my monkey tree again? What are you talking about, buddy? The phone lines are over there.
#1, Toy Story 2.
Ride like the wind, bullseye!
In addition to being great family films, the Toy Story franchise is also a masterful comedic achievement.
What matters is that we're here for Andy when he needs us. That's what we're made for, right?
Toy Story 2 in particular is kinda like the comedic equivalent of The Empire Strikes Back. Because of this, it's only appropriate that Buzz shares a relationship with Emperor Zurg that's as surprising as it is hysterical.
Surrender, Buzz Lightyear. I have won.
I'll never give in. You killed my father.
No, Buzz. I am your father.
Toy Story 2 also arguably contains the most emotional scene in the series, with the revelation of Jesse's heartbreaking past.
You never forget kids like Emily or Andy, but they forget you.
It's a sequel that brings the laughs and the tears, which we've come to expect from Pixar, but also showed us that sequels could be as good as the original, if not better.
Andy threw us out.
Like we were garbage. Junk. He called us junk.
How could he? Ah!
Do you agree with our list?
That's weird.
What's your favorite comedy movie sequel?
Listen, baby, I don't care if he is a fat bastard. You don't give a man a shot in the pills. It's just not cricket.
For more amusing top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
I will never forget the exact moment I saw you. My pee-pee got all uncomfortable in my pants, and I thought, here comes the warm milkshake out of the tip of my belly stick.